Hi and welcome. My name is Fred Castaneda, and I'm going to do this as quickly as possible because I know your time is valuable. And what I wanted to tell you about was how the Podcast Secrets course that I took from Paul Colligan really helped me to generate income for my business. Now, I call myself a podcaster, and there's a reason for that, because I've been doing podcasting for 3 years. As a matter of fact, I already had a podcast when I took the Podcast Secrets course. And so I asked myself this question: what value can I get from the course that's called Podcast Secrets if I've already been doing a podcast? Well, I've already been experienced in the high-tech world. I've been a systems engineer and a programmer. Also, I've been a part-time entrepreneur for almost 10 years. So I asked myself this question: well, how can this course possibly help me now? Well, I was really surprised. I was amazed at the concepts, the business model, and more than anything, I was amazed at the right direction that was given to us. You see, because what I learned from Podcast Secrets was how to make money with podcasts in the business. Now, the business of making money with podcasting is a little bit different. It's not what you think. I thought I knew what was going on because I had been podcasting already, and I was surprised to learn how much I did not know. And Paul Colligan, in the course, during the 6 weeks of the training that they gave you, taught us the right direction, and he presented for us strategies on how to monetize the podcast. That doesn't mean just make money by the podcast itself, but make money totally in your business. And he does this in a step-by-step, actionable roadmap type of fashion. And throughout the entire course, he tells us how to get revenue streams, how to create them, and even take it further. If you're really intelligent and smart, you'll be able to pick up that you can become a revenue maker by getting passive income. Now, I've already had up to 9 podcasts. As a matter of fact, in my day job, I actually had a podcast that I created. And I've had podcasts from everything, from hobby and education, culture, all the way to business, training, education. I even did the audio narration of books. And I am now taking podcasts to other areas to help create revenue streams. And so I left my day job. Now I'm just doing this. But this course goes beyond podcasting. You see, the strategies and the actionable instructions to implement the podcast have really helped me to plan a brand new business venture that's going to be launching in June, and I'm going to take it to a new level of revenue generation. And because of the course, I've been recognized as a subject matter expert in podcasting, all the way from podcamps to other types of venues and events. I've even had an article published in a podcasting magazine, as you can see here, as well as becoming the group leader in the Austin Podcasters Group, and I do that on my own time. I've been doing that for 2 years. And also, I was one of the 25 subject matter experts in a recent event that was called the Social Media Telesummit. It was sponsored by Lisa Barnes. She happens to be the author of the book that's called Podcasting for Profit. And I become an award winner as well. In other words, the Podcast Secrets course, with the challenge that they have at the end, trying to get you to create your podcast and then compare it and compete with other people who are taking the course, well, I came in second place with the veteran podcasters. I came in right behind Jamie Davis, the pod medic, who, by the way, Jamie has also been very successful podcasting, and he's left his day job and now is doing podcasting full time. So, I have 8 current podcasts today, all the way from training and courseware education in a class that I offer, which is personal productivity, that shows you how to accomplish more in less time with better quality and reduce stress, all the way to business ventures, as well as audio narration of books and other different ways of making money with podcasting. So in a nutshell, what is my recommendation to you? Well, if you really want to learn how to create and use podcasts in a business, and you really want to learn how to monetize, and you want to learn what the resources are that are needed and the step-by-step roadmaps in order to get you there, and you also want to be part of a professional community of successful entrepreneurs, well then, I say, if you want to do it right, you want to do it swiftly, and you want to get the monetization results, in other words, you want to get the results that you are going for and making money through your podcast, then Podcast Secrets can show you how. Now, although one of my podcasts, as you saw, is called The Struggling Entrepreneur, I can say to you that Podcast Secrets, this course, has turned it really around for me. kept me from being a struggling entrepreneur and has actually helped to make me a successful entrepreneur. And the secret in Podcast Secrets is you too can be successful if you have the drive, the ambition, and the energy to do so. Do I recommend Podcast Secrets? Absolutely. It can show you how to monetize.